This watch came from Drizzy, he gave me a gift. Back when the rap game was praying like this. To act like two legends cannot coexist. But I never...
Do yourself a favor. Go to your kitchen, grab a can of Campbell's Chunky soup, pour it in a bowl, put it in a microwave, take it out, and sit your ass down. Donovan McNabb is jealous of Carson Wentz, and it's so painfully obvious that he is. He was on a WIP radio show, talking about Carson Wentz, saying, oh, well, if he doesn't take the Eagles to the NFC Championship game this year, if he doesn't take them to the NFC Championship game in the next 2 years, Eagles should get rid of him. As if a talented quarterback grows on trees. Carson Wentz is more talented than Donovan McNabb ever thought about being. And the difference between Carson Wentz and Donovan McNabb is Carson Wentz actually wants it. Donovan McNabb never wanted it. Donovan McNabb was a good quarterback. He was a good quarterback. But he never wanted to be great. He never wanted to be the best. Carson Wentz wants to be the best. He wants to be great. He wants to win Super Bowls. He doesn't just want to win one Super Bowl. He wants to win 2 Super Bowls. He wants to win 3, 4, 5. Donovan McNabb, his whole career, he was just cool with being what he was. He was cool with being a good quarterback. He was good being a fringe. He was good being a top 10 quarterback to a fringe top 10, maybe 11, 12. Right around the top 10, though. He was cool with that. Donovan McNabb has always been this way. He's begging for attention, even though he's been retired since 2011, 2012. 2012 was his last year with the Minnesota Vikings, when he was washed up in trash. He always wants the attention. He always wants it to be about him. He's so scared of Carson Wentz. He's so afraid that Carson Wentz is going to pass him like that, and people are going to forget about him. That's what it is. Because you didn't hear him. He didn't have anything to say when the Philadelphia Eagles were running around with Sam Bradford. When the Philadelphia Eagles were running around with Mark Sanchez. With Matt Barkley. When the Eagles signed Tim Tebow during that one summer in 2015. And Donovan McNabb didn't have anything to say then. He knows how damn good Carson Wentz is going to be when he's 100% healthy. He knows that Carson Wentz is going to put to rest this whole injury-prone bullshit that's being put on him. Because a freak accident happened to him, and he rushed back from it. Donovan McNabb knows Carson Wentz 2 years ago set the franchise record for TD passes in a season. In his second year. Not his third, not his fourth, not his fifth, not his sixth or his seventh, but his second year. Donovan McNabb is petrified. He wants to be like John Elway. You see what John Elway does with the Denver Broncos? You know why he traded for Joe Flacco when he could have had Nick Foles? Guess what? John Elway wants to always be the greatest Broncos quarterback of all time. That's why he continues to make these horrible signings. Case Keenum, Joe Flacco. He had Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning was only for a couple years. Peyton Manning wasn't going to pass him. Donovan McNabb doesn't want Carson Wentz to pass him, so that's why he's running his mouth. He's hurt. Donovan McNabb is hurt. He's in his feelings. He doesn't know what else to do. He doesn't know what else to say. Donovan McNabb, Carson Wentz is going to be so much better than you when his career is all said and done that it's not even funny. You could have said it differently. You could have said there's pressure on Carson Wentz. You saw what Nick Foles did. Carson Wentz has to step up to the plate. Carson Wentz has to lead the team to the playoffs. Carson Wentz has to win in the playoffs. He has to perform. That's what you could have said, and it wouldn't have been a problem. But the way you said it was so condescending. It just shows how jealous and scared you are. And I hate to say it, Terrell Owens may have been right about you. Sorry, 5. Sorry, man. That's it.
Damn, you should've never doubted me. The pain and the struggle followed me. My daddy never been that bothered me. And these cold streets made a man of me. Knew a time